Good morning. This is Karen with Veronica's. I guess it's coaching and tarot. I'm going to do a daily energy read. I'm going to use the Wizard's Tarot today. Barbara Moore Wizard's Tarot. I was going to use my Phantom Wise again, and I picked it up, and the cards went like everywhere. They just all over the room. I'm not kidding you. I was like, okay, I guess someone's telling me not to use this deck because every time I go pick them up, they'd slip and fall, and oh my gosh. So I thought, well, maybe I'm not supposed to use them today. So I'm going to just do, this is our general reading. Probably going to step up to pick a card. More views I get, we'll see. We will have current situation, present influence, future influence, challenge for the, and this is daily, so this is like real current energies, and then advice for, the next couple days, or for this situation in general, whatever the situation is. Okay. So the current situation, Hangman. Then present influence, strength, future influence, Knight of Wands. Challenge for today is Five of Swords and outcome for our, I'm taking that guy back, but it's advice because it's supposed to be advice. I have outcome, but I'm going to pull another one for advice, and I'm going to leave that hanging over here. Okay. Bottom of the deck is Temperance. I've got a light right there. So we've got Temperance here at the bottom of the deck, and really I feel like that's really about kind of the base. So this is kind of about balance and balancing things out in general, and this is not like the reading, but I feel like it kind of, is part of it. So the present situation is the Hangman. So if there's any situation where you're kind of feeling like you're not moving forward, things are kind of stuck, they're stagnant, you could be looking at something differently maybe. It could be a situation like that, or it could be something where you really feel stuck, like things aren't moving forward, things are just in Hangman mode, they're just hanging there. They're not moving back, they're not moving forward, they're not moving at all. So that's what I would say is the current situation. And present influence is a strength. So this is talking about being strong. And I think that really means to get out of Hangman mode, you're going to have to be strong, because I feel like the Hangman mode is about a situation that you don't want to come out of. It's not moving forward, it's not moving back, but you're not willing to change that. Like, it's one of those things where it's scary, hard, hurtful, anything like that. It could be, you're worried about money. Let's say, you need to get a new job because it's just like hanging there. It's something you really want to do, but it's scary because you don't know if you can make enough money, or is it, grass is always greener, right? That kind of thing. So I think it's going to take strength to get out of that. So what's influencing is the strength. So I feel like that is happening. Things are going to, cut loose from this Hangman mode. I don't have an Ace of Swords here, but I do have the Five of Swords. So that's influencing the now. So what's coming in the future, the influence is the Knight of Wands. And, this is speed, this is action. So things will change, because Knight of Wands doesn't stand still. I mean, the Knight of Wands almost goes after things without thinking about them. Kind of like, just, okay, this is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna do it, and I'm passionate about it, and let's go. So I feel like it's that kind of energy that's gonna hit you in the near future, and it's gonna take you out of this place, because this has to. Like, you can't have that kind of influence around you unless you're just really stuck on this without moving forward. So the challenge is the Five of Swords. I feel like that's really about winning, losing. Like, you can't be afraid whether you're going to win or lose or draw. The most important thing is that you do what's right. So that's kind of what this card speaks of a lot of times. It's like, okay, um, you know, I can win this battle, I can lose this battle, I can walk away from this battle. And that's the challenge. What way are you going to go? Are you going to fight to the death to keep the situation in hangman mode? Are you going to let it go? Are you going to walk away? Or are you just going to say, you know what, I'm not going to worry about winning or losing? And that's the challenge. What do you do? And how do you do it? So I feel like it's about not worrying about winning. Like, sometimes it's just okay to walk away from a situation. And it's okay to go, you know what, I'm not going to win, you know, whatever. Or because it's strength too, you know, fight until you win, you know, and see where it takes you. And as long as you do it fairly, it's okay. Fight the good fight. It really depends on what this hangman mode is to you. Like, if you've got something going on in a job and you're feeling stuck, then this could be the challenge of speaking up, making sure you're getting what you need at work, or, you know what, go see what else is out there. Like, get out of that stuck mode. Either go, okay, you know what, I'm going to stay here at this job. I'm going to talk to my boss and say, what can I do differently? Is there something else for me? You know, is there any room for, you know, advancement, blah, blah, blah. Or if you really feel like, okay, I'm just going to stay here, then stay there. Like, get out of this mode, just do it. And that's the decision that you make, right? So I'm just going to stay. So I'm going to, that's the decision. Or, you know what, go see what's out there. It doesn't hurt to look, right? Doesn't mean you have to leave. It doesn't mean you have to take, you know, a job offer even. You just need to move. So, and that's too what the Knight's going to bring that movement in, I feel like. So the advice is Seven of Pentacles. Well, I kind of feel like you've planted your seeds with being that you're in Hangman, but this could be that next step, you know, like really, whatever it is that you have planted, you know, really take care of it and decide whether this is all worth it or not. You know, like, okay, if I have taken care of it, then you know whether it's worth it or not. If you haven't spent the time taking care of the situation, in other words, babying it, you know, making it move forward or whatever that is, then, you know, do that first. You know, take care of what you need to take care of. Figure it out. You know, get this idea off the ground. You know, make those efforts. And then you could say, well, if it doesn't work and it's not really worth it. So that's the advice. The outcome that came out was the Four of Cups, and I said outcome, so I figure this is kind of the outcome. I think you got to be careful. Again, let's look at the advice, because this could put you into boredom, or no matter what, you don't want to get out of this hangman mode. In other words, I either get this or nothing's good enough. You know, you're being offered something in the Four of Cups, and you're, I don't want that, I want this. And that's to be the Four of Cups, like a spoiled, you know, and we're all spoiled. Sometimes we get in that mode where I want this, and this is the only thing that's going to do. Well, in this reading, it's saying you got to get out of that, get out of that funk. You know, is it really worth this? You know, this is your challenge. Is it really worth the fight? And to, you know, for this to be the outcome, you know, you can change this. You have, you know, free will, but, you know, this could be the outcome, and then you're just sitting there forever saying, this isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. This isn't good enough. At some point, you've got to decide that maybe what you're looking for isn't good enough. If it's not coming and you're just hanging out there waiting for it, is it good enough? You know, I mean, so anyway, those are the cards today. I hope this resonates with someone. If it does, please hit the like button. I really appreciate it. And we'll be trying to do these every day. I will do the love readings once a week. I may be I'll see when I need to do that. I can't remember what day I did it. So I'll do the love readings once a week. Singles love readings. Take care.